Good morning, friends. Again, we welcome you again in the first technical session of the program. Two programs, I may say. The first program is on effective curriculum implementation, in which 5 centers have been already in pipeline with us. Another program on NBA accreditation and quality improvement. I think, friends, we have already talked about in brief about the what we are going to deal with these programs during these 5 days, about concept of curriculum implementation in other areas, and similarly about quality management and NBA accreditation, its need, importance, how we are going to go about it. So we are going to start the first technical session on technical education issues, opportunities and challenges, and improvement strategies. This is the technical session 1, which we are going to talk. For this session, we have invited our worthy director, Dr. M.P. Poonia. I know that Dr. Poonia needs no introduction. Almost everybody in the region or maybe in the country knows him very, very well. He has been a very, very big speaker, vociferous speaker, a mechanical engineering graduate from IIT Delhi, postgraduate and doctorate from IIT Delhi, and after working in MLT, he has been with us for the last 3 years. I think profile of the institution for the last 3 years has risen like under his leadership. And the only reason I may say one of them is Dr. M.P. Poonia. And I am feeling privileged to invite him to take this session. He will be talking on technical education issues, opportunities and challenges. Dr. Poonia, please.
Thank you, Dr. Rakesh, for this wonderful introduction of mine. First of all, I welcome all the centers who are connected with us and extend my sincere thanks to my team members, particularly Dr. Rakesh Vats, Professor A.B. Gupta, Professor P.K. Singla, again Professor Gupta, and team members who are in this studio. The very pertinent issues they have selected for this program. One is for quality assurance, and second one for quality assurance what curriculum has to be. Means both are connected. In fact, one will be saying the planning of the curriculum, then its implementation part, then its assessment part. If I combine all together and all if are being done effectively, its quality. If all 3 stages we are joining all together, it is becoming quality. So both the professors who are eminent professors of this institute who have organized this program, I think it will be a great addition in your knowledge of all the teachers who are participating for this one. Some of the issues I'll be touching, particularly for our country, where education system is very huge education system. It's largest education system we people are managing. And education system, when I'm saying, one is school education, another is another one is higher education, where we people are connected. School education is also very important. Very serious efforts have been done by Government of India. In a budget provisions have been kept only for education. More than 4% of our total GDP has been kept for education, and out of 4%, around 1.7% is for higher education. So huge amount of our GDP has been kept for this one. We are having around 800 universities in this country. All the neighboring countries of ours, if you add all together, even all European countries, if you add all together, they may not be having 700 universities. Total number of colleges we are having, it is more than 40,000. The ITIs which are providing skills in the hands of our students, it is more than 14,000. Then skill development programs of Government of India is there. But the serious challenge which we people are having, looking into our population base, huge population base which we are having, every 6th person on this planet is Indian. Every 6th person, you can imagine. And even after taking education, even we are not thinking that where they should work. If every 6th one is on this planet is in Indian, means anywhere, any part of the world he can serve. He would prove its utility in any corner of the world. So Important thing for us is the education which we are providing. It should be value based, it should be means competency based, it should be acceptable in every corner of the world. So biggest challenge in front of us is everyone who is in the range of getting education, he should be given this opportunity for the purpose of education. Second one, the quality of education, and third one is cost of education. If cost is low, quality is better, and everyone who is willing to get through this higher education system, if he is getting opportunity, then it's the best situation. And the quality education which Dr. Watts will be discussing, he'll be discussing all these issues which are needed for making a student presentable, not only in India, every corner of the world. So in education, we want that there has to be expansion of higher education. School education, more or less, we have achieved the target which we have fixed up to even 12th 5-year plan. The targets which have been kept in mind, more or less we are touching to those targets. In most of the states, that ratio is means enrollment ratio is more than 80%. But in higher education, the education after 12th class which is being taken by the students, that ratio is still very low. It is only 22-23%. Means suppose 100 students have been passed through this 12th class examination, only 22 are getting opportunity to enter into higher education. It is termed as GER. GER of ours is still very low. So first one is expansion part of this education, and then inclusiveness, means everyone who is willing to take to enter into higher education, he should be able to get the admission. And second important thing is the education should be within the reach of his or her parents. So means cost of the education. And finally, the quality of education. The challenge which is there, the education which we are providing, only even up to 22% we are reaching in gross enrollment ratio, but still the employability issues are there. It is being said that only 15-18% out of these 22% are employable. They are able to prove themselves. So it's a very serious issue. So without quality, without competence, students are not getting accepted by the industries. So three things are important. One, we want expansion. Another one, everyone who is willing to take education, he should be given this opportunity. And third one, the quality of education. The assessment part, or the examination which we are having, the blame which is being made by the students every time on the teachers. They are saying, sir, every day you are keeping us busy in examination. Every day is examination. Why so many examinations are being kept on us? We are having huge burden of these examinations. Even our analytical capabilities, our thinking, our innovation part is being suppressed by this education. And it is being blamed also, even in newspapers. Many times this issue is being raised, that why so many examinations, starting from nursery class to gate examination, many exams we are having. In most of the prominent universities of the world, there is no examination. On the basis of the value which is being added into the students' profile, into the personality of the students, on the basis of that one, degrees are being awarded. So daily the students are appearing in front of the professors, they are observing that the value is being added, and on the basis of that one, degree is being given. So the 90% time where we are keeping our students busy in examination, that is not there. And that's why those universities are proving themselves as far as their products are concerned, as far as innovations are concerned, as far as creativity is concerned, as far as R&D is concerned. In our case, it is being said this examination is hampering our whole system. So this is biggest challenge. Another one, this research and development. Only in huge nation, I'm saying in huge nation, only 200,000 people are working in science and technology area. Only 200,000. And on the base of population basis, if you are saying, just at the 10,000 population base, only 4 researchers we are having, whereas in China, US it is around 80, in China it is around 20. 5 times they are having this one. Even the budget allocation which we are having for the purpose of R&D, ours is less than 1% of our GDP. In China it is more than 2%. Our GDP is only $2 trillion. China's GDP is $6 trillion. Of $6 trillion, 2% they are keeping in R&D. Ours is $2 trillion, and of that one, 1% we are keeping. US it is around 4%, and their GDP is $18 trillion. So the budget provisions which they are keeping for the purpose of R&D, that is very high. So our workforce which we are having, that they are not having exposure particularly in depth R&D activities in the institutes, and if R&D activities in the institutes are not there, in the universities are not there, same reflection goes into the manufacturing industries also. In China last year, the number of patents which they have filed were 5 lakh patents. Our university, our country has filed 46,000 as compared to 5 lakhs. Theirs, our is 46,000, and out of 46,000 from the universities only 1,500 we had. Most of the world renowned industries came from the universities only. Even Microsoft, even Google, they have taken birth, even Cisco, they have taken birth in the prominent universities of the world. But in our country, the biggest slackness which we are having, that is university is not playing that role, only just education we are giving. But as far as the product development is concerned, as far as R&D activities are concerned, that is very weak. So I'll be touching in my talk that how this innovation R&D can be strengthened. That's a serious challenge as far as our education is concerned. So one, I'm saying the research culture is not there, only conventional teaching we are having. Second one, shortage of faculty. Huge shortage of faculty we are having. If gross enrollment ratio rises to 30% from 22 to 30%, around 10 lakh teachers will be needing. So one side, we need hard infrastructure for accommodating those many students, and second one, the soft infrastructure in terms of teachers. Huge shortage we are having. The best quality students, they are not being attracted to our teaching profession also. Again, it's a serious issue. And then planning of this higher education, landscape of higher education, it is still not clear. If you see the number of publication, total number of publication which are coming in all world, out of that one, 23% is from US universities or industries. Our contribution is around 4%. China is producing around 18-19%. So their research publication, their patents are very, very high as compared to ours, and only this 4% has become during last 5-6 years. Otherwise this percentage was very low. At present we are producing around 1 lakh papers in a year. The Chinese are producing more than 5 lakhs. So huge gap is there, and this decade from 2010 to 2020, it is decade of innovations in India. And Department of Science and Technology, they have kept huge budgets for this one, for improving the innovations in the universities. They are saying that this 4% has to become 10%. In 2020, this has to be 2.5 fold, it has to increase. And in total journals, the topmost journals which we are having, in those journals, around 4% publications of ours should be in the best journals of the world. That's the target in this decade of innovations. But still there is a hope, and even the surveys which are coming, they are saying in time to come, the way things are moving ahead, in time to come will be at par with G8 nations. G8 nations means the topmost nations who are in research and development will be competing with them. So we should be hopeful, and some views of the researchers I'll be showing you in between, what they are thinking about these innovation activities and R&D activities in India. So first of all, while we are teaching to the students, their innovation capability should not be killed. We should give them chance, we should give them opportunity, we should help them so that their mind should become innovative, not just ratna jo hai, mugging jo hai. We should come up, we should bring them to take out from that mugging, and this innovation has to be strengthened in the universities. In any university, one is teaching, another one is research. So most of the universities which we are having, that is in the lowest most quadrant, where teaching and research is more or less average. Whereas the extreme corner, blue corner, if you see, where we are saying, and the ideal universities we are saying, where research should dominate, as well as the teaching should also dominate. Both the areas, the teaching and research, if both are being dominated, then we'll be saying the confidence building of the students as well as confidence building of the teachers has to be. If teachers are confident, certainly students will be. So in any university, strong university, the university which is really delivering their research part and their teaching part, both are good. That effort from our side has to be done. That culture in the universities will have to build. So the balance between research and teaching, if I'm saying, as compared to teaching, your research should dominate. More effort should be on the research side as compared to conventional teaching. So when even in the curriculum framing will be there, even the quality assurance part will be saying the effort should be, even in the curriculum, some component should be kept in such a way where mindset of the students are towards the innovations, towards the research. The mindset building of should be to that side. Even when we are discussing with industry people, when we are asking them why our students are not employable, why you are saying that your student is not employable, they are saying you are stressing only on GPA, and out of 5 to this GPA, if you see this slide, and for this GPA they are giving only 3.68 weightage out of 5. The more weightage they are giving on communication skills, more the weightage they are giving on innovations, on entrepreneurship, on creativity, how they are working in a team, the environment which is being given to the students for the purpose of innovations, their attachment, their attitude. Those are the areas where industry people are stressing more. So stress on 5-point scale, if I'm saying, they are saying your students should be much more innovative, we are ready to accept them. Their attitude should be good, and this examination part where most of the time we are spending on this GPA part, they are saying we are not worried about this GPA. Even they may be having 40% marks, we are able to accept them, but other traits which it has to be, other attributes which in a graduate it has to be, those should be stronger. So they are stressing on the analytical capabilities, the innovative mindset which they are having, even leadership skills which they are having, on them they are stressing. If you see the Bloom's taxonomy, most of the time we are giving stress to the lower part of this Bloom's taxonomy, where only this remembering is there, where only understanding is there, and sometimes we are reaching to the application part of that one. But the industry people are saying if graduate engineer which is coming out, he should be highly creative, he should be able to analyze the problem, and on the basis of analysis he should be able to evaluate also even cost estimates, even application, everything he should be able to do that one. So on creativity they are stressing, but our scope of teaching which we are having, or our experimental scope in laboratories which we are having, it is only up to remembering and understanding. Most of the questions paper when we are setting only for remembering part. इस देश के अंदर कितने राज्य हैं, इस देश के अंदर कौन गवर्नर है, इस स्टेट में कौन गवर्नर है, इस देश का प्राइम मिनिस्टर कौन है, वी आर स्ट्रेसिंग ऑन दिस थिंग. they are not accepting this one. They are saying we are not accepting this, we want to know how this president is being elected, what is the procedure of that one, who are the people who are selecting them. So the analytical part, the analysis part, the evaluation part, why he has become president. So those are the issues exactly they would like to listen from the students, not only this remembering part. One student is saying for these equations, these mathematical equations, he is saying I studied in many subjects of mathematics, these differential equations, quadratic equation are studied in many areas, but I'm waiting for that time when I'll be using these equations. In fact, actually मैं इन equation का कहाँ पे use करूँगा, still it is not clear to me. In many of the subjects I studied this one, but application part, the usefulness of these equations, still it is not clear to me. So the education which you are providing to the students, most of the education, the contents which you are keeping, it is not application based. बच्चे को पता भी नहीं है जब पढ़ा रहे हैं कि ये चीज किस काम आएगी. So when we are discussing about this outcome based education, foremost thing is whatever we are teaching, first of all that it should be conveyed to the students that whatever is being taught to you, this will be the application of this one. Yes. So they are blaming on our education system. Students are blaming कि क्यों पढ़ा रहे हो आप जब इनका एप्लीकेशन ही हमें पता नहीं है, या तो इनका एप्लीकेशन हमें सिखाओ, यूज करना सिखाओ, नहीं तो why this is being taught to us. So first of all, the students should be motivated, and the students will be motivated only if teachers are motivated. So in an institute, even the accreditation part, when we are doing, when teams will be coming for accrediting you, they are trying to visualize that how much your students are motivated, and if students are motivated, then certainly with respect to that one, teachers are motivated. So they are assessing the motivation level on, and students are certainly the seeds, they are the future of the country. So in an institute, the working environment should be in such a way that students are motivated, teachers are motivated, whole the system in which people are working, they are highly energetic, and lot of vibrations in the system it has to be, in the functioning lot of vibrations it has to be. That type of system is needed, that type of working environment is needed in an institute. But actually what is being happened in our education system, we are putting lot of stress. Principal is putting lot of stress on the head of the department, head of the department is putting lot of pressure on the faculty members, then faculty members are putting lot of load on the students. So students are highly overloaded. बच्चे जो है जिनको अपन ने पूरी तरह से दबा दिया है, उनकी जो सारी एनर्जी जो है वो प्रेशर की वजह से, वो रियली उसका टैलेंट जो है बाहर ही निकल के नहीं आ पा रहा है. And even the curriculum, Dr. A.B. Gupta Sahab is here. Even this blame is also coming that our curriculum is very heavy, very heavy, and most part of that one is not of use, directly of use. Immediately when we are saying outcome based education, whatever is being taught, how much he has grabbed that one, how much he is able to do, and even remaining portion which we have taught them, what is the objective of that one. So objectivity of that one should be clear. If it is not of any use in its career, those contents has to be removed. So particularly the theory part which we are teaching, that overloading which is being done on the students, it has to be removed. So first challenge which we people are having, that whatever we are having, even in engineering and technology, everything is theory based, it is not related to practicals. We need practical hands now. The technology is changing, the production activities of the world is changing, even manufacturing strategies are changing, the manufacturing technologies are changing. So for following that one seriously, we'll have to have the practical hands from our institutes. If practical hands will be, then certainly there will be research, there will be innovation, there will be better quality of production, and we'll be able to compete at global level. And the most of the students are believing on mugging, and because they are having the fear of examination, but the basic principles are not clear to them, the concepts are not clear to them. So most of the times when we are discussing with the industry people, they are saying the understanding or the fundamentals of that particular subject is not clear to the students. So every time they are having fear of examination. That is one of the reasons. Then the co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, which it has to be. When students are overloaded, they are not thinking about those activities. In most of the prominent universities, if you see the example of MIT or Harvard, there are hundreds of clubs. They are clubs of entertainment. In fact, entertainment means mind is fresh, and the innovation which are being taken place, that is through those clubs where students are sitting in the groups, they are discussing, they are trying to develop something with discussion among the students. So those type of clubs, those type of group activities has to be in the institute. Here in our case, because theory load is so high, in engineering more or less 40% practicals, we are having 60% theory, but in actual case 40% is becoming also zero. Whatever we are teaching in the classes, it is just like science classes. BTech has become just like PSC, because the practical component is very small into that one. Just science we are teaching of that one. So our education which we are having, it should be skilled based education, and whatever we are doing, whatever practicals we are doing, it should be implemented. And we should create the interest of the students. In the fundamentals of the students should be very clear, and the examination mode there may be examination, but the mode of examination which we are having, where whatever we are teaching, even objective is that this should be able to do after doing this course. But when examination we are doing, even though that part is not being assessed also in our examination. Suppose I'm teaching one particular subject, 60 students are coming daily in my subject. Daily I'm observing some of the students are very sincere. I'm observing some of the students are taking very serious interest into the subject. Some of the students are very friendly with the other students. But when finally assessing them, when examination I'm doing, suppose I'm teaching C programming, the examination is only of C programming. If someone is very sincere in the class, but when final examination was there of C programming, if he has been failed, means he has been failed. Other attributes which student is having, those are not being assessed at all. So what industries are saying, that not only on the basis of those contents you are saying fail or pass, or the honors or whatever you are giving, it is not the justice with the students. You do justice when you are assessing every corner of his personality. Then the type of assessment which we are having, it is really justice with the students, and the scare of examination, it has to be removed. And this pressure which is on the students' mind, that has to be reduced, they are saying. When we are saying the real education, the today's education, when we are saying it is, or the outcome based education, we are saying it is not that what we are taught to them, it is important what they have learned, what they are carrying with them after doing graduation, what they are carrying with them, that's important. And that is termed as outcome based education. One is teaching, another one is learning. We have whatever the teaching has been done, it is not important. Important is how much they have learned out of that teaching. So when we are comparing the quality of teaching and quality of learning, if quality of teaching is very good, we hope that quality of learning will be better. So always we are interested in quality of learning. So the outcome based education which we are having, it is not important that what subject you are taught to them, it is important what they are carrying with them. It is outcome based education. Uske haath mein kya hai? Even when we are assessing these students at the for the purpose of placement, or the industries are coming for the purpose of placement, they are not asking that in engineering how many subjects you have studied. They are asking what knowledge you are carrying with you. आपका वैल्यू सिस्टम क्या है, आपको जो कंटेंट्स में आपका डोमिनेंस क्या है, आपका जो कम्युनिकेट करने में डोमिनेंस क्या है, वो आपसे पूछ रहे हैं. इवन वो कह रहे हैं कि अगर एटीट्यूड भी अच्छा है बच्चे का, वी आर रेडी टू एक्सेप्ट हिम. Skill will be providing after that one. Even after placement, will be giving skills to them. Important is what attitude is carrying. So first they are saying the quality of learning, it has to be improved. Then instruction quality should be very good, and engagement of the students. While we are taking the classes, students should be feel engaged. ऐसा नहीं आप कुछ बोलते जा रहे हैं, स्टूडेंट्स को पता ही नहीं चल रहा है, और स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉट टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट इनटू दिस वन. बेस्ट टीचिंग इज दैट टीचिंग where most of the students are engaged with you, engaged with the teachers, they are participative. That type of teaching. And suppose 1 hour class is there, I'm thinking the best teaching is out of 1 hour 60 minutes, only 20 minutes teacher is speaking, 40 minutes when students, if they are speaking in the class, that is real engagement. That type of teaching it has to be. That's the involvement of the students. We need that in our education, because now it has become more or less matured system. Students from whole globe should come into India. In our topmost universities, even in IITs, NITs, students should come from throughout the world, so that competitiveness among the students will be very high. Even the exposure of the faculty at international level, it has to be, because most of the graduates which are there in our country, we want they should go outside India, they should compete themselves with other students, and dollar should come to this country. Dollar will be coming to this country only if our faculty is competent at global level, and if faculty is competent, then certainly the quality of students will be very high. And ecosystem we want for innovation, it has to be, the R&D activities has to be strengthened, and students should be having mindset of becoming entrepreneur also. They should feel that we are not job seekers, we are the job providers. If that type of mindset we can create in the class, and the optimum class result will be of a university, out of 60 students, if 20 are becoming entrepreneur, 20 are joining higher studies, and 20 are joining the jobs. If that composition we can have out of 60 students, again I'm repeating, I'm saying a mindset we can build in such a way that out of 60, 20 are becoming entrepreneur, 20 are entering into higher education, 20 are joining jobs. I think that's the best proportion of the students. I'm saying students should be innovative. Again, I'm repeating that class, the atmosphere in the class should be in such a way that the mind is becoming innovative of the student. Just this slide which I'm showing you, what innovation is here? So very small thing. What innovation is here? One kettle is there, and this kettle is feeding 5 cups simultaneously. 5 कप में एक साथ जो है बच्चा चाय डालने में सक्षम है. It's a small innovation. It's a very small innovation. But the mindset of the students should look towards innovation everywhere. He may be sleeping, he may be sitting, he may be coming from from home to institute, from hostel to institute. Every time his mind should be innovative. उसको छोटे-छोटे innovation की तरफ देखना है. You see here, this slide you see. One side 2 students are sitting. They are having one motorbike. The exhaust is coming out. Exhaust is at a higher temperature. They are trying to utilize this exhaust energy. With the exhaust energy they are using with the help of thermocouples. They have put thermocouples there, and there is hot junction, there is cold junction. With the help of that one, some voltage potential we are getting, and with the help of that one, they are charging the mobile. वो उससे मोबाइल चार्ज कर रहे हैं. Another side, if you see, जो आपके तेल के ड्रम हैं, उनको उन्होंने सोफे में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है. Low cost seating arrangement they have given. Comfort should be, cost should be low. Aesthetic point of view, if you see, they are looking very good also. So this is innovation. हमें हाई टेक, बहुत हाई टेक शायद प्रोजेक्ट्स की नहीं जाना है. हाई टेक अपने आप हो जाएंगे अगर इनिशियली वी कैन क्रिएट दिस टाइप ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट, दिस टाइप ऑफ इनोवेटिव माइंड्स. इफ वी कैन क्रिएट दिस माइंडसेट, इफ वी कैन हैव, the innovation will be. This lady you see, the cow dung which she is having, she is doing machining of this one, and pellets is taking out. The density is higher. Just small innovation is there. Just one small electrical motor it is there, and with the help of that one, the cow dung is being forced. It is getting converted into pellets which are having high density with smaller amount. The calorific value, the energy which she will be getting, the effective combustion she will be having. So उसमें लेबर भी बची है आपकी जो है, और आपका वैल्यू एडिशन इन काउ डंग which is there, it is much more. Next one, if you see, the small scooter, it is connected with आटा चक्की जो है आपकी flour mill. With the help of scooter, the flour mill is being operated. It's innovation. No external means no designing, no external designing, no special design in the engine or in the mill. So whatever is available, best utilization of that one. Now the scooter can be used for the purpose of transportation. The scooter can be used for the movement. This scooter can be used for the purpose of this flour mill. Another innovation you see, just small tin, it has been converted into a desert cooler. For the purpose of cooling, it has been converted. Just small fan he has put, and the side walls of the tin has been converted with this grass. They put some grass for increasing the contact area of water and air, and it has been converted into a desert cooler. छोटा जो प्रयास है, these type of activities, particularly in our polytechnic institutes, it has been started. So the mindset of the student should change. उनका mindset change हो, हर चीज में वो innovation देखें, हर चीज उनको जो है, हर time उनको innovation का time लगे. Another innovation you see, just water is flowing. With the help of water, they are rotating one small turbine. The turbine is connected with some heating arrangement, and one side fire is there, and whatever we want to cook, it is continuously rotating for the purpose of uniform heating. So fire is there, the water which is continuously flowing, the energy of that one is being utilized. This is innovation. This is innovation, low cost innovation. In our country, because our GDP is very low as compared to developed nations, yeah, money is the constant for us. So whatever our institutes are doing, whatever innovations we people are doing, those should be low cost, but it should be effective. It should be used. It should be of use of every person. 70% population of ours is in the villages. उन लोगों के काम के लिए क्या टेक्नोलॉजीज आप विकसित कर सकते हो, या जो टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं उनको लो कॉस्ट में कैसे कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो, दैट शुड बी द टारगेट. The next one you see, just pot we are having, small pot we are having, it has been converted into a pressure cooker. छोटे से एक बर्तन को, मिट्टी के बर्तन को, someone has converted into a pressure cooker. You can imagine what cost it is being paid for this one. छोटे छोटे प्रयास करने. In NIT Jaipur, we people have converted this desert cooler into a refrigerator. Our students, our BTech students, they have converted desert cooler into a refrigerator. In refrigerator, the temperature which you are getting, it may be minus temperature, but most of the time that minus temperature is not needed, particularly for preservation of milk, preservation of vegetables. Temperature around 18, 17, 19 it is needed. That temperature, according to wettable temperature of air, we were able to obtain. And daytime the desert cooler was working, and enough water is available, around 100 liter water is there. That water, when it has been maintained at 18 degrees Celsius, even throughout the night, if desert cooler is not working, that water temperature which has been reached to 18 degrees Celsius, it was able to maintain the temperature of that milk as well as vegetables up to 17-18 degrees Celsius. So preservation has increased. Desert cooler is working as desert cooler, but additional advantage we have got in the form of a refrigerator. So these type of innovations from the student side we need. Just you see, next one you see, innovation. They are having air conditioner, but they want to cool this soft drinks also. Just they are put in front of the air, the low temperature air which is coming out, in front of that one they have maintained. Cooling of this coke is being done. देखो कितना मतलब जो है आइडिया, छोटे छोटे आइडियाज हैं जिनको यूज में ले रहे हैं. ऐसे आइडियाज को अपने को प्रमोट करना है. This is third umpire. This is third umpire. Normally in cricket, what is being done? Third umpire is sitting far away, and is when some confusion is there, when some decisions are confusing, that time the help is being taken. Here, what these boys who are playing on the roadside, in the streets, when they are playing, just they have put one mobile. मोबाइल के कैमरे से जो भी उनकी क्रिकेट हो रही है उसकी फोटो ले रहे हैं. अगर कोई उनको कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट हो रहा है, जस्ट दे विल सी द वीडियो इनटू दैट वन, दे विल डिसाइड कि डिसीजन जो हुआ है ये गलत हुआ है या सही हुआ है. ऐसे इनोवेशंस अपने को बच्चों के दिमाग में लेके आने हैं. दैट्स द पर्पस. दैट्स इफ वी आर डूइंग दिस वन, देन वी आर रीचिंग टुवर्ड्स द क्वालिटी एजुकेशन. अपने आप एक छोटे से इनोवेशन से बड़े इनोवेशंस होते हैं. शुरुआत कहीं से अपने को करनी पड़ेगी. This I am showing you one car driving training inside a house. The training arrangement has been made by someone. He is having steering wheel, he is having clutch, he is having one gear, separate gearbox he is having, and the chair he is having. ऐसे लगता है कि घर पे उसको रियल कार में बैठने से पहले the training has been given that this side gearbox is there, this side clutch is there, temporary arrangement has been made, and the environment is getting simulated of an actual vehicle which will be getting, and that's innovation. That's innovation. Some of the students who have done wonders in innovation, these are the Indian students. These are the Indian students. This year, MIT has published a list of 35 innovators in the world, and they are having age less than 35 years. MIT की वेबसाइट पे 35 innovators they are declared of the world. Out of those 35, 4 are Indians. And इन्होंने जो innovation की है सब 35 साल की उम्र से कम के हैं. They have done, some of them they have done graduation, or some of them have done post graduation from MIT. They are working in the field, but at that time they have the innovation which they have done, and those innovations they are publishing. First one incubator by this Rahul Panikar. He has developed one incubator and particularly premature childs which they are having at the time of birth, they will have to maintain at some particular temperature. That temperature is around 37-38 degrees Celsius. And in most of the villages, though that environment is not available. So most of the times, the survival of the children, the possibility is only 1%. 99% child who are taking birth, premature birth they are having, they are being died. So facilities are not there. This boy, he has created this facility with the help of hot water. He is having some metals who can work in different phases. In two phase they can function. So what he is doing with the help of hot water, he is storing the energy into these metals while they are changing the phase. And once it has been changed phase, after changing phase, the temperature will remain constant. So he has selected that metal which is changing the phase at 37 degrees Celsius. So phase has been changed, the temperature has become constant, and with the help of that metal, he is keeping that incubator's temperature constant 37 degrees Celsius. The cost is very low cost incubator he has developed, and he is saying around 2 lakh children of this country of India, he has saved the life of 2 lakh children in this country. देखो छोटा सा आपका इनोवेशन है, उससे कितने लोगों को, सोसाइटी को कितनी हेल्प हो गई. तो सोसाइटी यही चाहती है, एजुकेशन का मतलब ही ये है कि वॉट एवर इज बीइंग टॉट, वॉट एवर ट्रेनिंग इज बीइंग इम्पार्टेड, इट शुड बी सूटेबल फॉर द सोसाइटी. इस तरह के बच्चे अपने को, राहुल जैसे बच्चे अपने को प्रोड्यूस करने हैं अपने इंस्टीट्यूट से. Another example I'm showing you, it is Rohan Paul. Again from the same list of 35, I'm saying from MIT side. This boy, he has made one stick which is very useful, or it is basically cane, which is very useful for blind people. When blind people are moving, many obstructions they are having. There may be another human beings, there may be obstruction on the road, there may be vehicle, there may be unwanted obstruction in the passage which blind people are unable to see. The stick which we are having, it is having a low cost sensor which is sensing the objects, and it is giving signal to that blind person that you please take precautions in the way there is an obstruction. इवन कई बार ब्लाइंड आदमी मेल जो है फीमेल से टकरा जाता है, दैट फीमेल डजंट नो दैट ही इज ब्लाइंड, एंड इवन मेनी टाइम्स देयर इज ए फाइट आल्सो. है जो जेंडर डिफरेंस है उसकी वजह से फाइट भी होती है. लेडी को ये पता नहीं है कि आदमी ब्लाइंड है, वो उससे टकरा गया, देयर इज यू एंड क्राई इन द होल सिस्टम. सो द अल्ट्रासोनिक अरेंजमेंट व्हिच ही हैज मेड, some rays are being reflect is coming out, and it is striking on that object, it is giving signals back, and बड़ा सुंदर सा बना दिया. और इसको इस तरह से सुंदर बना दिया कि even blind person can put, after folding it can be put into the purse of that blind person. जब उसको काम में नहीं आ रहा है, he can put into the purse also. And ये बता रहा है कि मैंने हजारों लोगों को, इवन जैसे ही मैंने बनाया at pilot level when I floated, many of them were not ready to give back to me. They were so fascinating about this one. Even the features of the sensor, if it is available, they are so fascinating. And beauty of these inventions are they are low cost. ज्यादा पैसा लगा के आप कुछ भी बना सकते हो. If it is low cost, then it is of real use of the society. Third one I'm showing you, this Raman, he has made the air conditioning system. He has made the air conditioning system where no electricity is needed. In air conditioning, no electricity is needed. Around 80% villages, 70% villages of the country we are having where there is no electricity, but they need hospital facilities. They like to store the blood. They like to store the medicines at a lower temperature. The mechanism which he is suggesting, he is saying without electricity, I can produce at least 5 degrees Celsius lower temperature as compared to the environment temperature. Suppose outside temperature 32 degrees Celsius, with the help of this metal, he is having metal, and the beauty of this metal is the sun rays which are coming on this metal, it is not absorbing, and even when it is reflecting with some additional energy of that metal itself also. The metal is also releasing some energy with the rays of the sun. So sun energy which is striking on the surface of this metal that is being reflected, and in addition to that one, some energy of that metal is also getting reflected. So outside temperature is higher and this metal temperature is lower. With the help of that one, he has created some air conditioners, particularly refrigeration system, where at low temperature for the hospitals the medicines can be stored. ये भी इसका जो एप्लीकेशन ये कह रहा है, मेरे को बहुत ज्यादा रिकॉग्नाइजेशन मिला है इसका. एंड ऑल दे आर वर्किंग फॉर द डाउन ट्रोडन. देयर ऑब्जेक्टिव, देयर एम्स आर हेल्पिंग डाउन ट्रोडन पीपल. चौथा एक इनोवेशन जो 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 सौरभ श्रीवास्तव का है, ये कह रहे हैं कि जो आपकी वेबसाइट्स हैं, आपके जो 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 इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी है, जो फैसिलिटीज कंप्यूटर्स पे है, and if someone is illiterate, he won't be able to understand whatever is written there, maybe in the English, whatever language is, he is unable to understand. Even he is unable to convey also. In this case, your body language, your movement of the hands, movement of the eyes will give signal to web portal that what exactly you would like to say. Suppose you are ill, someone who is illiterate, who is ill, there is no medical facility. So that person, that lady or that man will be going in front of that web portal. Just he or she will be saying, when he'll be putting hands here, means mera sar dard ho raha hai. And those signals that web portal is taking, and it is conveying to doctor. And particularly at the time of delivery. In fact, this arrangement which he has made, he has given at the time of birth of that for ladies, and it is helping. Some pains are there. Those pains, ladies are just by signals they are saying that this is the pain, this is the severity. Just by the hand movements, the body movements he is conveying, and that is being accepted. And it is going directly to the server. That server is consulting with the doctor with the help of the movements of this one, and coming back that yes, this is the arrangement. And again in the form of signals, doctor is also conveying in the form of signals, hand movements. No communication, in fact, because the verbal communication is there, no writing. Otherwise, because writing they are unable to understand, they are illiterate. So इस तरह का इस बच्चे ने कहा है, और ये कह रहा है कि मेरे को करीब 75 करोड़ लोगों के पास में जो है पहुंचना है देश के अंदर, ऐसी फैसिलिटी जो 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 कम पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं उनकी मेरे को हेल्प करनी है. This type of environment we would like to create in our institutes. Just make a small innovations of our country I'll be showing you. The small video I'll be showing you कि how these small innovations are effective for the betterment of the society. आवाज खोलेंगे? Just sound, no? I need sound. इसको दोबारा से लो.
सर मैं वहीं से प्ले कर देता हूँ.
कर दो, वहीं से कर दो. Shall I close this one? अगला वहीं से कर देना. स्टार्ट से करो, स्टार्टिंग. This is a construction site where the construction material is being transported to higher level. After mixing in a mixer, it is going up. You see how it is going up. What is the arrangement?
It is not visible to us, sir.
देखो, just will verify, just will check. Now it is coming?
Yes, sir. It's
Yes.
coming also. Thank you.
Yes. So how it is being moved at upper level, and you just please observe how it is being done. What that person which is sitting on the scooter, what he is doing. Yes. Yes. That rear wheel is connected with that one. Again, you please repeat this one. Repeat this one. Just you see, just you observe how the small things are useful. This mixing and all are conventional. Construction site का कहीं से जो एक वीडियो मैंने लिया है just to show that how the small things are useful. Is the person who is sitting on the scooter is most important. That person is most important. Bringing back and just he'll be accelerating. This is small innovation which can be very useful. Next one. Car parking innovation, just you see. This is innovation in Korea. Someone has given this one, not only from India side, but very simple but highly innovative. Sound, जो थोड़ा आवाज और खोलो. Yes.
A country devoid of oil. Seoul, a city where 1/4 of Koreans live, with one of the world's highest gasoline consumption. The situation. South Korea, a country devoid of oil. Seoul, a city where 1/4 of Koreans live, with one of the world's highest gasoline consumption. The situation is getting worse. Car usage is increasing. Petroleum costs are rising. Parking spaces are scarce. People are stressed out. Every day a Seoul driver wanders 500 meters to find a parking space. In a month, this equals 15 kilometers or 1 liter of gas. As oil, one of the 4 oil companies in Korea, took action. It is on a mission to save oil. Right here, right now. Thus begins the HERE campaign. It has set up a HERE balloon for each parking space. As the car parks in it, the balloon falls. When the car exits, the balloon rises. Cars can spot these balloons from afar. They can spot open parking spaces without wandering. Finding quick parking means saving oil. One easily spotted parking spot is worth 1 liter of oil saved. HERE balloons have saved drivers gas expenses through a new and interesting method. S-Oil, the oil seller, gained the impression of an oil-saving company. Save oil. Save time. Save money. HERE, taking action for a better world. Save oil. Save Earth. S-Oil.
Got the idea? Just balloons are there. Just car is leaving, balloon is flying. Immediately someone from far away place will be able to locate that this space is now empty. When it is going there, the balloon will go down and the space will be occupied. Next one, another innovative car parking mechanism I'm showing you, where car can go to your house itself. You may be a 10th floor, immediately car will be reaching to your house. Just another one, you please show the next one. These are high-end innovation. The one which I shown, it is low-end. High-end innovation I am showing you. This car parking. The car is entering at a common place. Owner has come out. He is going to his house. He has entered that at which floor he is going and where he needs his vehicle. Yes. He has come into his house and the car is also reaching there. Maybe a 10th floor. The car has come there itself. This is high-end innovation. Coming back. The person has come back. Next slide. So it should not be said that India is not innovating. Just the example of Mars. Just next one.
The mission was successful last week, and since then there have been so many incredible.
This is about India's innovation.
The Mars orbiter mission was successful last week, and since then there have been so many incredible facts that have come out. It was made in $74 million, that it was cheaper per kilometer than an auto rickshaw, that it was cheaper than what Hollywood took to make a movie about going to space. The one thing that wasn't as popular as it should be is how it was all done. It's brilliant and you should know it. See, India has launched satellites before, but Mars is 100 times further away than the moon. You need an incredible amount of thrust to get it directly from here to there, and the US did that. They made a super powerful launcher that can do the job. Since our satellite was a little lighter than theirs, we tried to do it a little differently. We thought instead of making a new powerful launcher, we have an old launcher that is not that powerful, but what can we use along with it that is available for cheap that can get us all the way there? We used gravity to make it happen. Because nothing is cheaper than free. Wait, what? We use gravity to get away from the grip of gravity? That's exactly what makes it interesting. So we use something called the interplanetary slingshot to get it all the way there. We use Earth's gravity to gather speed, the sun's gravity to travel, and then Mars's gravity to get closer to it. You beautiful, beautiful people at ISRO. And that's not even the most impressive part. The most impressive part is that the entire program was developed and built right here. Just to put that in perspective, America still uses Russian equipment. Japan tried to build their own and their mission failed. China used Russian equipment and they couldn't get off the launch pad. And young ISRO quietly did it all on its own. India is innovating. It's about time we stop talking about inventing the zeros and Aryabhatta and Vedas. India is innovating now, and you should know about it. As we speak, there are laboratories in India where there's heavy research going on in nuclear technology. We're trying to find a way to use thorium, which is abundantly more available than uranium, as an energy source. The number of papers we've submitted on this is twice as much as any other country. And we even have a plant that's scheduled to come up in 2016. That is huge because India has the highest reserves of thorium in the world. Our energy problems could be solved forever. India is innovating. They say Indians are only good at managerial jobs and dog work. So these two guys went to find out if that was true. They went to talk to heads of innovations of major companies like Google, Microsoft, and Intel to ask them if this was true. As it turns out, these heads of innovations were Indians, not people of Indian origin, people who came to the same rote education system here. India is innovating. 750 multinational companies have set up their research and development offices in India. Research and development, the core of their innovation, not call centers, not data feeding, research and development. IBM has 70,000 Americans and 150,000 Indians. The number of usable patents India puts out is as much as any other country. Flights can land in zero visibility and fly without collision because of Indian patents. India is innovating. There is so much innovation happening and it's just the beginning. We can do so much more. We need to stop being engineering graduates and be engineers. Engineer something. We need to stop being drafting experts and be designers. Make something. We need to stop making the aim of our lives to settle down and look to steer something up. See, when you say India is not innovating, we're not talking about the soil, the land, or the territory. India in that sentence is the people. That's you and me. So we're taking the first step. We're building a platform for innovators. We've made a page called the Makers of Things, where on a regular basis, we're looking to find and feature innovators throughout India. If you are someone who's made something interesting or know someone who's made something interesting, big, small, silly, anything, let us know so we can feature it. Right now, make sure you go to that page and make sure you make it show in your news feeds. So when people do come to talk about their innovations, let's make sure they have an audience. Actors and sportspersons have always been celebrities. For a while, let's try to make a new kind of celebrity. The inventors, the dreamers, the makers of things that keep us evolving.
Yes. So we should feel proud that India is innovating. Some of the areas where industry people are blaming on us, that quality is poor, one they are saying your students are not able to work in a team. Many times we are discussing, we are inviting industry people here, what are the shortcomings of our education system, what we should do, what are the difficulties in fact. Please tell us so that we can improve. And why not this employability? You are saying 15% are employable, we want 100% should be employable. What should be done? So first about innovation they were saying, then they are saying they are unable to work in a team. Particularly for Indian students, they are saying if alone Indian is working, it is being said that alone Indian is better than 12 Japanese engineers who are working in a team. But if we are working in a team, suppose 12 Indian engineers are working, their output is less than one Japanese engineer. That blame is that individually we are very good, but when we are in a team, our performance is very poor. So industry people are blaming on this team feeling. Then they are saying fundamental knowledge of the strengths. The subject which is being studied by them, particularly if someone is doing mechanical engineering, is unable to explain the basic metal science, is unable to explain the second law of thermodynamics, is unable to explain the stress strain. So fundamentals of the subjects are not clear. They are saying if fundamentals are clear, if the mind is innovative, if he is able to work in a team, we people are ready to accept them. So the type of environment which you are providing to the students, it should be in such a way that their fundamentals should be very clear, not very high-tech technology they may not be knowing, but at least the basics of that subject they should be able to know. And then their analytical capabilities, they should be highly analytical. Atam Deepo Bhava, they should be able to take their own path by their own efforts. In fact, Atam Deepo Bhava means apne raaste swam chuno. Anyone who can find his own path, he is successful. These goats which are in search of food, they've taken their own path without stairs. No stairs they are having, but still they are able to fill their appetite. Yes, so they are saying those type of students we are needing who can take their own path without any help. And their attitude should be very strong. They should be willing to do, they should be willing to learn, they should be able to understand, they should be lifelong learner. We want the meaning of even accreditation which we are having, or the curriculum which is being designed, it should be in such a way that that curriculum is making students to become lifelong learner. जो चीजें उन्होंने आज सीखी वो जीवन में हर टाइम हर कदम पे उसको आगे बढ़ने में कामयाब कराए. That is lifelong learning. So part of your curriculum, it has to be that it is guiding the students for, or creating the interest in their mind for becoming lifelong learner. Then they are saying their confidence part, their self confidence is poor. वो कह रहे हैं हमें तो ऐसे बच्चे चाहिए जो कॉन्फिडेंट हो, पूरी तरह से कॉन्फिडेंट हो. So self confidence among the students should be very high. And their vision should be clear, the target should be clear, objective should be clear. There should not be any confusion, and particularly purpose of life should be clear. This slide which is visible to you, one lion is behind the deer. The need of the lion is to fill its appetite, to kill its appetite, and purpose of life of deer is to survive, to have harmony in the nature, and for which the God has created this deer. So when lion is behind the deer, the purpose of this deer is to survive. That's the purpose of his life. And 95% time this deer is surviving because it is able to run much more faster as compared to lion. Lion की नीड ये है कि वो अपनी भूख बुझाए. Deer का purpose life का ये है to have balance in the nature, in environment. So 95% time this deer wins over the lion's need. So they are saying the purpose of life should be clear and purpose should dominate over the needs. There is no end of this needs. Needs are becoming greed finally. So इस लालच का कोई अंत नहीं है. वो कह रहे हैं हमें लालची बच्चे नहीं चाहिए, हमें वो बच्चे चाहिए जिनका लाइफ का पर्पस क्लियर हो. मैं if I am joining this organization, what I'll be contributing here, and my contribution not only for this organization, this whole society, how it will be benefiting that whole society. And then lifelong learner, as I'm saying, it's a lifelong learning, and it's just like moving on a bicycle. You will be having balance only if you are moving on the bicycle. If you want to have balance, and if you are standing on the bicycle, it is not possible. खड़ी हुई bicycle कभी balance नहीं हो सकती. It is balanced only when it is moving. So you are also rising if you are learner. You can't be rising in your career if you are not learning. Without learning, no one can rise. Then they are saying there has to be a balance between hands-on part, practical part, the minds-on part, the creativity part, the knowledge part, and third one, this hearts-on part, the emotions part. Whatever knowledge I am carrying, whatever skills I am carrying, how this knowledge and skills will be benefiting the society, how it will be improving the conditions of the society. So they are saying we are needing those type of students who are very strong as far as practical part is concerned, who are extremely strong in analytical capabilities, in knowledge part, and above all, they should be very good human being. They are saying their heart should remain on. So hand should remain on, mind should remain on, and above all their heart should remain on. They should be very good human being. हमें तो ऐसे बच्चे चाहिए. हमें ऐसे बच्चे चाहिए जो अंदर और बाहर एक से हों, जिनके रूप 20, 50, 100 ऐसे नहीं होने चाहिए. Whatever is visible, he should be in the core of the heart. No, means same it should be. Those type of boys, girls they are needing. And they are saying hearts on means they are helping the society for the betterment of this downtrodden. 40 crore people of our country are earning less than $1 per day, how we can improve their lifestyle. And they are saying they should be very much different. It is just like this cat, which is moving without any fear. It is moving. Hundreds of dogs are eyeing on that one, but she doesn't have any fear. She is moving with confidence. They are saying we need these type of students who are having this much confidence, जिनके कोई fear नहीं हो. And anyone who have risen is in career, जो भी आगे बढ़े हैं वो आराम से नहीं बढ़े हैं. वो कह रहे हैं कि बच्चों को आप इस तरह की शिक्षा दो, ऐसा पाठ उनको पढ़ाओ, ये चीजें सिखाओ कि जो जो जीवन में आगे बढ़ा है वो बढ़ा है कि उसके साथी लोग सब सो रहे थे, उस टाइम वो जब वो बाकी सो रहे थे तब वो हार्ड वर्क कर रहा था. They are saying he was toiling apart in the night. Everyone was at comfort, everyone was sleeping, his colleagues were sleeping. That time he was toiling hard. He was doing hard efforts, serious efforts he was doing for the betterment of the society. ऐसे लोग अगर आप जो बच्चे तैयार करके देश को, जो विपरीत परिस्थितियों में भी काम कर सकते हो, जब उसके साथी लोग आराम कर रहे हो तब भी वो काम कर रहा हो, उसको कोई ईगो कोई जेलेसी नहीं हो, ऐसे बच्चे हमें तैयार करके दो. वी आर रेडी टू एक्सेप्ट देम. The education system which we are having earlier and today, more or less 50 years back, today the education system is same. आपको अगर एक कोई दूल्हे की तलाश है, कोई अपने बच्चे के लिए लड़की ढूंढ रहा है या लड़की के लिए दूल्हा ढूंढ रहा है, the criterias are important criteria जो हम मानते थे कि उसने कितना पढ़ा हुआ है, वो उसकी हाइट क्या है, उसका कलर क्या है, उसका वेट क्या है, उसके पास धन संपत्ति क्या है. Those are the criteria for selecting a boy or girl for the purpose of marriage. शादी के लिए अगर लड़का ढूंढना हो, ये क्राइटेरिया थे जिनको अपन एजुकेशन सिस्टम में ये कह रहे हैं कि उसने क्या सब्जेक्ट पढ़े हैं, उसके पास ब्रांच क्या है, उसको कितनी फैकल्टी पढ़ाने वाली थी, उस कॉलेज में कितने कमरे बने हुए थे. दीज आर इनपुट पैरामीटर्स इनफैक्ट जो मेजर कर सकते हैं अपन, कितने टीचर्स थे, कितनी लैब क्लास होती थी, कितने क्लासरूम्स थे, कितने जो घंटे उसको पढ़ाया जाता था. दीज आर दी मेजरेबल पैरामीटर्स. इन द सेम फैशन व्हेन वी आर सिलेक्टिंग वन दूल्हा, यू आर स्पेसिफाइंग कि ये उसके जो है पैरामीटर्स होने चाहिए. पर ये पैरामीटर्स इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है दूल्हा चुनने के लिए. पैरामीटर ये है कि जो आप उसकी डिग्री की बात कर रहे हो, वो डिग्री करने के बाद क्या करने के अंदर सक्षम है, व्हाट इज एबल टू डिलीवर. उसकी क्वालिफिकेशन वो एमए किया हुआ है या एमई किया हुआ है या एमएस किया हुआ है, एमएससी किया हुआ है, इट इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. इम्पोर्टेंट इज व्हाट इज एबल टू डिलीवर. सो आपकी जो एजुकेशन थी वो इस तरह से होती थी कि उसके इनपुट पैरामीटर्स क्या थे और आउटपुट पैरामीटर, उसका परसेंटेज क्या आया, उसका जीपीए जो है वो क्या आया है, कितनी परसेंटेज आपका रिजल्ट क्लास का रहा है. इंस्टीट्यूट को इससे असेस किया जाता था कि कितने बच्चों ने एडमिशन ले लिया, कितने बच्चे आपके पास होके चले गए, कितने बच्चे फर्स्ट डिवीजन से पास हो गए, कितने सेकंड डिवीजन से पास हो गए. इस बेसिस पे असेस किया जाता था. बट नाउ इट इज बीइंग सेड दैट इट इज नॉट द क्राइटेरिया. आप क्राइटेरिया ये देखो कि जिन बच्चों को आपने पढ़ाया है, व्हाट दे आर contributing or what they are carrying, particularly when they have come out from the college and when they have served for 10 years in the society, at what level they are. और इसको उन्होंने नाम दिया है आउटकम बेस्ड एजुकेशन. जैसे दूल्हे के अपन कह रहे हैं, दूल्हे के लिए ये कह रहे हैं कि ये क्राइटेरिया नहीं है कि उसकी क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है. दूल्हे के लिए ये है कि शादी करने के बाद वो क्या करने के अंदर सक्षम है, वो अपने परिवार का लालन पालन कैसे करने में सक्षम है. दैट इज टर्म्ड एज आउटकम बेस्ड असेसमेंट. इट इज आउटकम बेस्ड कि वो क्या डिलीवर कर सकता है. इन द सेम फैशन, सपोज समवन हैज डन इंजीनियरिंग, इट इज 4th year of his engineering, the day when he has got the degree, what he is able to do, it is outcome. It is outcome based education. दिस इज प्रोग्राम आउटकम्स. वो इंजीनियरिंग की है, उस प्रोग्राम का आउटकम क्या है कि वो डिलीवर क्या कर रहा है. एंड सेम टाइम वी आर सेइंग program educational objectives. Program educational objective means after 5 years or after 10 years or after 20 years, what he is able to do now, what name and fame he is carrying, what is he has contributed for the betterment of the society. This is educational objectives. Objectives long terms हैं आपके, outcome immediately आपने जो graduate होते ही जो आपके हाथ में है, this is outcome. इसी तरह से दूल्हा जिस दिन शादी हुई उस दिन वो क्या था, क्या डिलीवर करने में सक्षम है, आफ्टर 10 years, आफ्टर 5 years, what he is able to do for his family. That is इनफैक्ट एजुकेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव जैसे डिफाइन करते हैं उसी तरह से लाइफ के आपके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स उसके जो है डिसाइड होते हैं. सो इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज नाउ दिस पैटर्न इज नाउ गेटिंग चेंज्ड. ये पैटर्न जो ये था कि कितने परसेंट उस कॉलेज का पास हो गया, अगर 90% रिजल्ट है तो वो कॉलेज बहुत अच्छा हो गया, किसी का अगर 70% रिजल्ट है तो वो कॉलेज खराब हो गया, लाइक दिस वन वी वर असेसिंग. नाउ this terminology has gone. They are saying out of those 70%, if all 70% are contributing very good in the society and the 90% results which one institute is giving, their 10% friends are contributing better, is even the institute which is giving 70% result but contribution of students are higher. So this type of education we want. It is outcome based education. First of all, it should be clear to us that what type of product we'll be producing from the institute. So what they'll be able to do, clear picture. When I'm saying what they should be able to do, they'll be able to do, first of all, the important is curriculum, what they have studied, what in the curriculum and how that curriculum has been delivered, how the teaching learning was. So one is for this outcome based education, first what type of curriculum it is, what type of delivery mechanism of this one, and third one is assessment of this one. So if I'm combining all three, the curriculum part, the delivery part, the assessment part, if I'm combining all these three, all are effective, then it is a quality education. It is outcome based education. And the curriculum team, it is here, their role is very very important when we are discussing about the outcome based education. अगर आपने करिकुलम प्रॉपरली प्लान नहीं किया है, करिकुलम अगर प्लानिंग नहीं है तो उसकी डिलीवरी भी प्रॉपर नहीं होगी. अगर सीक्वेंसिंग ही नहीं है सब्जेक्ट्स की, आपने जो फंडामेंटल सब्जेक्ट सबसे पहले लेके आने चाहिए थे कोर्स में, उसकी बजाय आपने एप्लीकेशन वाले सब्जेक्ट ले आए. इफ योर सीक्वेंसिंग इज इम्प्रॉपर, इफ योर कंटेंट्स आर improper, if your contents are outdated, then there is no meaning of this one. So foremost and important part is what type of curriculum we are having. On the curriculum, it depends how it is being delivered to the students, and finally what type of assessment, what type of arrangement we are having. So curriculum, delivery and assessment is very very important in outcome based education. When we are saying outcome based education, one is OBC, outcome based curriculum. जो आपकी कोर्स कंटेंट्स बनाए गए हैं, किताबें आपकी बनाई गई हैं, वो आपकी जो है ये दिमाग में रख के कि ये पढ़ने के बाद बच्चा ये करने में सक्षम होगा. So it is the curriculum part, then OBLT, which I am saying, outcome based learning and teaching, and finally OBA, which is being said, it is outcome based assessment. ये सीक्वेंस है आपकी आउटकम बेस्ड एजुकेशन की. पर शुरुआत जो हो रही है आउटकम बेस्ड एजुकेशन की वो करिकुलम से हो रही है. सो द प्रोग्राम विच इज बीइंग डिजाइन्ड, विच इज बीइंग डिलीवर्ड हियर, it is on innovation in the curriculum or development of the curriculum, which is in line with this outcome based education. जब मैं कोर्स की बात कर रहा हूं, एक सब्जेक्ट की बात कर रहा हूं. जब मैं डिग्री की बात कर रहा हूं, एक डिग्री के अंदर, एक प्रोग्राम के अंदर there may be some 30 courses. When all 30 courses are being aligned, एक कोर्स का आउटकम कुछ होगा, दूसरे का आउटकम कुछ होगा, तीसरे का मिलके जो है there will be program outcomes, that will be degree, and program outcomes and program educational objectives. It is long term program outcomes. सारे कोर्सेज के आउटकम्स को अगर मैं इकट्ठा कर दूं, जोड़ दूं, दूल्हे की बात फिर वापिस से मैं करूं. दूल्हे के अंदर सद्गुण अगर अपन देखें, कुछ सद्गुण उसके चाचा से आएंगे, कुछ सद्गुण उसके मामा से आएंगे, कुछ सद्गुण उसकी मदर से आएंगे, कुछ सद्गुण उसके फादर से आएंगे. सो ऑल दीज यू कैन एज्यूम एज ए कोर्स. These are the courses in fact, and all the output of those courses are in the form of talented दूल्हा. एक दूल्हा जो मिला है talented है या non talented है, that depends upon what inputs were given to him by his the near and dears and by his friends बाय हिज रिलेटिव्स, जिन लोगों ने उसके अंदर इन्वाइट दिया, ये रिलेटिव्स, फ्रेंड्स, उसके फैमिली मेंबर्स, ऑल आर द कोर्सेज, एंड कोर्सेज आर फ्रेमिंग वन प्रोग्राम इन द फॉर्म ऑफ दूल्हा। यस, इस तरह से आपके जो है कोर्सेज हैं। तो कोई कोर्स हो सकता है चाचा का जो जो उसके अंदर रोल 50% हो सकता है उसके डेवलपमेंट में, फादर का रोल 10% हो सकता है, मदर का रोल 30% हो सकता है। सो इवन एवरी कोर्स विल बी हैविंग इट्स ओन वेटेज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ प्रोग्राम आउटकम्स, कि जैसा बच्चा आपका इंजीनियर तैयार होके आया है, उसने 30 सब्जेक्ट पढ़े हैं, किसी का वेटेज उसके डेवलपमेंट में 2% हो सकता है, किसी का 5% हो सकता है, किसी का 25% हो सकता है। सो एवरीथिंग व्हेन इट इज बीइंग कंबाइंड, it is in the form of the outcome of that one. So first of all, watermost line, if you see watermost line, you are seeing the different courses I am showing: course 1, course 2, course 3. Course 1 is having its own outcomes, course 2 is having some another outcome, course 3 is having some another outcome. On the basis of that one, there will be program outcomes. When I am saying program outcomes, means आपके graduate के attributes, जो program के outcomes हैं वो आपके ग्रेजुएट के एट्रीब्यूट्स भी हैं। ग्रेजुएट के अंदर जो गुण आए हैं वो इट इज बेसिकली प्रोग्राम आउटकम्स। वो ग्रेजुएट आफ्टर 10-15 years, हाउ इट विल बी लुकिंग, दैट इज प्रोग्राम एजुकेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, एंड these program educational objectives are forming the vision of the institute. एक कोई इंस्टीट्यूट 20 साल बाद में कैसा दिखेगा, that will be the educational objectives. So we are starting with the course 1, course 2, course 3. It is being said the outcome of all the courses are becoming the program outcomes, and in long term the product which has come out, it is in the form of program educational objectives, it is being decided. So मैंने जो दूल्हे की बात की है आप लोगों को, दूल्हे की जो बात की है, दूल्हा भी इसी स्ट्रक्चर में है। आपका कोर्स 1, कोर्स 2, कोर्स 3, उसके जो रिलेटिव्स थे उन्होंने उस दूल्हे को जो इनपुट दिया है शादी के टाइम, वो कैसा लग रहा था, कैसा जो करने में सक्षम है, इट इज द आउटकम एट द टाइम ऑफ मैरिज। दोज वर द ट्रेड्स, दोज वर द आउटकम्स। आफ्टर 15 years वो दूल्हा क्या आपको सोसाइटी में रिजल्ट दे रहा है, वो आपकी इसकी लॉन्ग टर्म प्लानिंग थी। एंड इवन दैट दूल्हा विल बी प्लानिंग दैट आफ्टर 20 years आई शुड बी द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया। That is vision of that boy. In the same fashion of any program, any institute, one institute may be having 5 programs. In a family there may be 5 members, everyone is deciding that I'll be doing after 10 years this one, I'll be doing this one, I'll be doing this one, I'll be doing this one. If I'm integrating everything, that is becoming the vision of that family, that is becoming vision of the family. In the same fashion, if some courses are being studied in a particular branch, that is the outcome of that one. Outcome of electrical engineering will be something different, outcome of mechanical engineering will be different, outcome of civil engineering is different. If you are combining all together, and their objective, educational objectives, if you are combining all together, it is becoming the vision of that institute. Vision is long term, how it will be looking after 20 years. Another term is, that is mission of this one. Mission means how today that institute is, how it will be after 20 years, and during this one the changes which will be taking place, what will be the path of those changes. It is mission. Mission is some 5, 6, 10 statements. Vision is one, and reaching to that vision, what path the whole family will be following, कि हमें हमारे घर का आदमी एक प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनना है देश का, परिवार में 10 लोग हैं, 10 किस किस तरह से प्रयास करेंगे कि वन फैमिली मेंबर विल बी द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ द कंट्री. दैट इज दिस वन, एंड मिशन. एंड आफ्टर मिशन देयर आर गोल्स आल्सो to every person. If mission is also being subdivided into small parts, so achieving that mission, what goals we like to have. अगर आपको 5 साल के अंदर आपको मेयर बनना है, फर्स्ट प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनने से पहले मेयर बनना है, तो छोटे छोटे गोल आपको मेयर बनने का, आपको मेंबर ऑफ लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट, लाइक दैट वन, यू लाइक टू हैव small goals also, and then finally you'll be touching that is goal. And for achieving those goals there has to be strategy. So strategy, goals, which are division of mission, and mission is the path of achieving the vision. It is in this same fashion. So जो family का मैंने example दिया है आपको, family example is most fitted for our education system. आपको ऐसा दूल्हा चुनना है जो जिसकी ये नहीं देखें कि आज उसके पास डिग्रियां क्या है, आपको ये देखना है कि what he is able to deliver. दूल्हा वो deliver क्या कर सकता है for the betterment of that girl with whom he is getting married. ये आपके जो है बच्चा जब पास होके जाता है आपके यहाँ से, जो प्रोग्राम के आउटकम्स या ग्रेजुएट एट्रीब्यूट्स की बात कर रहे हैं, वो ये सद्गुण हैं। जैसे दूल्हा भी ढूंढते हैं अपन, दूल्हे के लिए अपने क्राइटेरिया डिसाइड किए कि उसकी हाइट ये होनी चाहिए, उसका कलर ये होना चाहिए, उसकी सैलरी ये होनी चाहिए, उसकी क्वालिफिकेशन ये होनी चाहिए। इन द सेम फैशन फॉर द स्टूडेंट हु इज ग्रेजुएटिंग, वी हैव डिसाइडेड इन आवर माइंड दैट he should be able to analyze first of all the engineering problems. He should be able to apply the knowledge he is carrying with him. He should be having good values and ethics with him. He should be concerned with the society. He should be concerned with the environment. He should be able to know the knowledge of computers, the softwares, whatever is available. He should be able to do innovations. He should be very good communicator. So ये इसके सद्गुण कुछ अपने डिसाइड कर दिए, जैसे दूल्हे के डिसाइड करते हैं उसी तरह इसके डिसाइड कर दिए कि ये निकलते टाइम जो है उसके अंदर ये गुण होने चाहिए। ये सारे गुण जो आएंगे उसके सब्जेक्ट्स जो पढ़े हैं उसमें हर सब्जेक्ट का अपना अपना वेटेज होगा जो ये सद्गुण बनाने में उसको जो है सक्षम होगा। तो करिकुलम जब आप डेवलप करते हैं, कोर्सेज जब बनाते हैं, इन कोर्सेज बनाते टाइम, करिकुलम के टाइम यू विल बी टेकिंग केयर ऑफ दिस वन कि बच्चा 4 साल पढ़ने के बाद या 3 साल पॉलिटेक्निक करने के बाद ही शुड बी एबल टू डू दिस थिंग, जिसको ग्रेजुएट एट्रीब्यूट्स अपन कहते हैं। एक जस्ट मैं एग्जांपल देता हूं कि हमारी अभी एजुकेशन सिस्टम में सबसे बड़ा फॉल्ट क्या है, सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम क्या है एजुकेशन सिस्टम में। जस्ट हमारे रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी सब्जेक्ट हम पढ़ा रहे हैं। आई रिक्वेस्टेड टू माय प्रोफेसर दैट यू प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट यू आर टीचिंग टू द स्टूडेंट्स, व्हाट आर योर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स एंड व्हाट आर द आउटकम्स। ये सब्जेक्ट पढ़ने के बाद वो स्टूडेंट क्या करने में सक्षम होना चाहिए, दैट आई कन्वे टू माय प्रोफेसर। ही हैज प्रिपेयर्ड the curriculum, he has divided the curriculum, even weightage of the contents he has done that these are the contents, this is the weightage in terms of marks, and I want after doing this research methodology that boy or girl should be able to write a report, should be able to write a research report. तो मैंने कहा अब बताओ आपने ये सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाने के बाद क्या बच्चों ने रिपोर्ट लिख दी है, क्या आपने असेसमेंट कैसे किया उसका। सो दिस इज अबाउट द कंटेंट्स जो उन्होंने बनाए, और उसका ये रेड में जो मैं दिखा रहा हूं आपको, देखिए the expectation of that teacher is after completion of this subject the boy or girl should be able to write a research report. वो लिटरेचर रिव्यू करेगा, लिटरेचर को कंपाइल करेगा, कंपाइल करके उसके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स लिखेगा, ऑब्जेक्टिव के साथ प्रॉब्लम फॉर्मुलेशन करेगा, देन he'll be able to do रिसर्च एंड उसको फाइनली एक रिपोर्ट के रूप में he should be able to write. So then I convey to that professor how you are assessing that one. These are the contents. In fact, even hours, everything is fixed for that one. While we are teaching to the students, these are the course contents. Then finally the examination, a model question paper. He has set a model question paper जिसमें वो assess कर रहा है. But during assessment, no, when I have gone through this examination paper of my professor, I said, where is that part where you are saying no, after completion of this course he should be able to write a report. वो report कहाँ है आपके इस क्वेश्चन पेपर में? तो कहीं पे भी नहीं है, सारी थ्योरी है, वो कैसे जाएगा, लिटरेचर इकट्ठा करेगा, where is that report? In fact, we want even this question paper is not important. Important is when we are assessing, he should come out with that research report and that report should be assessed. हमारा एग्जामिनेशन सिस्टम ऐसा होना चाहिए, पेपर वगैरह अपने को रिमूव करना है, हमें तो ये देखना है कि रिपोर्ट उसने कैसे लिखी है, बट दैट इज एक्चुअली मिसिंग. सो एन आउटकम बेस्ड एजुकेशन, एवरीथिंग doesn't have much meaning. Meaning is what exactly he has carried with him after completion of this course. It is outcome based education. जिस पे स्ट्रेस करेंगे डॉक्टर राकेश जो है, इसमें आपके 500 दिन इस पे करेंगे. So our hopes are, in fact, our hopes are the strengths around the strengths, the boundaries which we have drawn, we'll have to remove those boundaries. They should be able to fly. They should be the innovative. Their mind should be free. No pressure of the examination, no pressure of this placement, everything, whatever is coming in their mind, the ideas which is coming in their mind, they should be able to float in front of the teacher. Suppose 60 students you are teaching, they are giving 60 ideas in the class. Out of 61 may be very useful idea, which is applicable. Out of 59 vague ideas, if you combine all those vague ideas, it may be, again, it can become one useful idea. So at least in a class, you can get 2 ideas. That is innovative class teaching. And again, I'm saying in your class teaching, out of 60 minutes, teacher should speak only for 20 minutes, students should speak for 40 minutes. If students are speaking for 40 minutes, many ideas will be coming in front of us. And finally, it will be leading to the outcome-based education. So thank you very much. I hope this is a start now, and after 5 days you will be having a very good exposure to this curriculum designing development, as well as the teaching learning and finally assessment part. So I'm saying curriculum, teaching learning and assessment, if I'm combining all together, if all are effectively, we'll be saying it is quality education. And if curriculum designing is very good, then certainly the teaching learning should be good, and finally the assessment that proportion, it should be good. So it is the role of these curriculum designers, it is the role of the teachers and the role of the assessors, that there is a harmony, there has to be a synchronization among all three. Thank you very much for giving opportunity to me. Thank you.
Yes. Well, friends, before we close this session, if there is any question from any of the centers based on what Dr. Poonia has talked to you, if there is any question, any comment, you have any idea to share with other people?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Can you hear me, sir?
Please. You are. Yes.
This is Government Polytechnic Ambala. This is Training and Placement Officer. Sir,
Yes.
there was some of the projects shown in this lecture, the innovative projects. Can we have a sort of the competition at NITTDR among the different polytechnics and other engineering colleges who have made the projects in the semester as a platform at Chandigarh?
Can be.
More innovative projects come over here, and we can just have a assess whatever is going on in the different polytechnics or colleges, the innovative ideas they have.
So can be actually one competition we are having in the form of best polytechnics, which we are assessing here, and even in that assessment, I think these innovative ideas which you people are floating at your institute, I think some weightage is being given, and
Right.
if some significant innovations are coming from polytechnic sites, small which are presented here, if it is coming, when that type of competitive environment, that type of competitive opportunity can be given here itself. It's a very good idea.
Right, sir.
Ji.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Please.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, please. Please.
मैडम आप कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं?
Sir, I am from NC College, Islana. Hello, sir. I am from NC College, Islana.
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
NC College, Islana.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we have a graduate attribute. Hello.
Yes, able to listen
Sir,
you.
are these graduate attributes are similar with postgraduate? Sir, are these graduate attributes are included in postgraduate attributes, or postgraduate attributes are different than the graduate attributes?
कुछ different हो
Hello?
सकते हैं. कुछ different हो सकते हैं. The attributes which I am showing you, it is that yes.
These are the, actually, sir, we have applied for the postgraduate postgraduate MBA, and
Yes.
we want some postgraduate attributes. Hello?
Yes. Yes. Actually, these attributes which were taken initially, the attributes which were taken, it is in the American Board of in the Accreditation Board of Education and Technology, and they are prepared only for UG courses, only for BTech programs they are prepared, not for diploma, not for PG programs. Now, according to the needs of the industries, needs of the society, the attributes have been slightly modified. For polytechnic level, not much thrust on research part, not much research on creativity part, only the application part up to the Bloom's taxonomy, if you are seeing, only up to application part we are going, and the attributes which has been framed, it is up to that level. But as far as the ethics part is concerned, values are concerned, communication skills are concerned, as far as application of the computers are concerned, more or less it is same, because polytechnic is 3 years course, it is 4 years course. In PG programs, it is more or less research oriented activities are there, where really product development is the major part, really the thesis which is being done, it is resulting into some useful products. So more stress is being on this. Yes, particularly the design and development part which we are saying, and certainly stress on R&D. But more or less you can fit this A2K at PG also, same more or less you can fit.
Sir, are they are mentioned in anywhere postgraduate attributes in any website or anywhere?
Actually for Polytechnic and BTech it is
Hello?
mentioned now. Just are you getting me? Are you able to listen me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
So
sir. You are yes, sir.
yes, so the assessment report which is there, the format of that one for polytechnics and for BTech courses, it is available revised, means revised in this volume of that one is available on web portal. Just now we are revised for polytechnic, just now revised for tier 2 institutes. It is available even for tier 1 institutes also. Your NC college is college now. If it is university, then you are in tier 1. If it is the affiliated college, then it is in tier 2. And for all three, the SAR is available. In that SAR, this A2K is available for polytechnic and engineering, but no separate for PG programs. There is a separate committee. They are in the process of framing those. A2K may not be up to A2K, maybe A2I or A2L, whatever it may be. They are in the process of framing for management programs as well as for PG programs of engineering. Hopefully in months to come, those attributes will be available on web portal of NBA.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, I have another question.
Yes.
Actually, vision and mission is clear to me, but goals. Goals means every teacher should have a different goal, or the department having the different goals for achieving the mission.
Yes. आपका
Hello?
हाँ, yes.
Thank you, sir. Sir, actually, I'm just asking you, the goal is the whether the every teacher should have the different goal, or the department having a same goal, or the goals means to achieving the mission is called goal. Actually, I'm confusing with the terms goal
Yes.
and mission.
आप सबसे पहले तो ये क्लियर होना है आपको कि ये विजन मिशन क्या है, आपके आउटकम्स क्या हैं, आपके गोल्स क्या हैं. एक मैं उदाहरण देता हूं आपको. एक मैंने दूल्हे का एग्जांपल दिया आप लोगों का. आई थिंक इट शुड बी क्लियर कि एक दूल्हे को डेवलप करने के अंदर उसके परिवार के सदस्यों का कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है. परिवार के सदस्यों को कोर्सेज माने आप. कोई उसका चाचा है, कोई ताऊ है, मदर है, उसके रिलेटिव्स हैं, फादर हैं, और हर एक का उसका जो मिशन है लाइफ का वो तय करने में उन सब का रोल होता है. किसी का ज्यादा रोल होता है, मदर का ज्यादा रोल होता है, चाचा का कम रोल होता है. लाइक दिस एवरी कोर्स इज हैविंग सम इनपुट्स फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ दैट वन. ठीक है. अब आपके जो मिशन की बात जो कही थी या जो विजन की जो बात कही थी, मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूं आपको. Suppose you want to move from Panipat to NC College Panipat to Delhi. If you want to go there, your vision is that I want to reach to Delhi. From Panipat to Delhi, this is my vision that I want to go there. But same time, I should have a car and it should be my own car. आपका विजन तो वो पहुंचने का है, और लेकिन वो विजन अचीव करने के लिए मिशन आपके पास ये है कि मेरे पास एक कार है, मैं कार से जाऊंगी, वो रास्ता मैं लूंगी, यहाँ से करीब 125 किलोमीटर की डिस्टेंस है, दैट आई विल बी कवरिंग, एंड दैट कार शुड बी ऑफ माइन एंड मैन्युफैक्चर्ड बाय मी इटसेल्फ. मेरी इंडस्ट्री के द्वारा ही मैन्युफैक्चर की हुई कार होनी चाहिए. विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट कार आई विल बी गोइंग टू दैट वन, एंड ब्यूटी ऑफ दैट कार हैज टू बी इट शुड रन एट द स्पीड ऑफ 120 किलोमीटर पर आवर. मैं ऐसी डिजाइन करूं, ऐसे डेवलप करूं, मेरी इंडस्ट्री के अंदर कार बनाऊं. इट शुड बी एबल टू मूव एट द स्पीड ऑफ 120 किलोमीटर पर आवर. इट्स एग्जॉस्ट एमिशन शुड बी जीरो. इट्स एवरेज फ्यूल एवरेज शुड बी 20 किलोमीटर्स पर लीटर. दोज वेरिएबल्स यू हैव फिक्स्ड, दोज आउटकम्स यू हैव फिक्स्ड कि ऐसी कार मेरी जो है होनी चाहिए. तो आपने एक मिशन बना लिया है. दिल्ली जाने के लिए रास्ते तय कर लिए, कितनी चीजें तय कर ली हैं. दैट डिसाइड्स योर विजन कि जहां पहुंचना है उसको जाने के लिए आपने कार, व्हीकल सारा का सारा डिसाइड कर लिया. बट कार के भी कुछ आपने जो है क्राइटेरिया डिसाइड कर दिए कि ऐसी कार हमारी होनी चाहिए. नाउ आपको 20 किलोमीटर की जो एवरेज की कार जानी है, तो उस 20 जाने से पहले आपको 15 की भी बनानी पड़ेगी, 12 की भी बनानी पड़ेगी. योर फाइनल मिशन इज बीइंग अचीव्ड बाय डिसाइडिंग सम गोल्स. directly you won't be reaching to 20 kilometers per hour average. You'll per kilo, the per liter average, you will be achieving some 20 kilometers goal, then 50 kilometers goal, then 80 kilometers goal, then 20 kilometers goal. So your mission is also being subdivided into small parts. So achieving that mission, I am saying you are having some 5 teachers. The performance of one teacher may be quite less, for performance on another teacher may be higher, performance on another teacher may be higher. Someone is contributing in communication skills, someone is contributing in ethics part, someone is contributing into experimental part, someone is contributing in computer part. So everyone's output, everyone's the mission is finally being added, and that is becoming the mission of the course. First of all, the course, individual course, and then program, and finally all the programs when we are adding, it is becoming the outcome of or mission of the institute. It is becoming. So again, I'm coming to the example of car. The car has been manufactured, we have decided the parameters that these are the targets. In fact, when actually you have manufactured the car alone can't be manufactured. Some help from different departments it has to be. Someone will be designing gearbox, someone will be designing clutch, someone will be doing some painting work, someone will be designing steering, someone will be manufacturing all these things. After manufacturing, after assembling, one assembly department will be, after doing everything, the car will be ready, and now we'll be moving, we are starting that car, we are reaching to Delhi. But we'll be observing now that the speed of 120 kilometers per hour, which we have decided in our mind, the car is unable to achieve that one. It is running only at 100 kilometers per hour. Another one, we said the exhaust emission should be 0. It is not 0. It is giving 5 grams per kilometer of CO, then oxides of nitrogen, like that one. Then fuel efficiency also. So again, we'll be coming back. Again, we'll be conveying to our department that you correct your curriculum. Correct your curriculum. Your curriculums are not correct. I am unable to achieve 120 kilometers per hour speed. Curriculum means you'll be changing the designing of your gearbox, changing the designing of clutch, changing the designing of steering. So input you are taken, given to the curriculum development department. Again, they'll be doing the processing. Next time it may be reaching to the car, again new car which you have manufactured, it may be reaching to 110 kilometers per hour. Or you have decided that it is not touching now, after 5 years we'll be able to touch, after 10 years we'll be able to touch. So that vision may be very highly with expectation, lot of expectation that 140 150 will be achieving, but that is your final vision, mission you have obtained, and that is 120 immediately you have got, and outcome may be of 100. So from even 100 to with many rectification we will be achieving to 120, and finally after 10 years we may be having 140. So I am saying goals of every teachers is different, but when we are combining all the goals, because for different attributes they are functioning, different attributes they are working, when integrating everything, that is becoming your finally outcome of that program. आपको हर टीचर का, आपको हर टीचर के भी आपको ऑब्जेक्टिव्स डिसाइड करने हैं, हर टीचर के भी अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव्स डिसाइड होने हैं. Yeah, course objective is different. I am not saying course objective. I am saying course is one part of teachers that capabilities, teachers personality. In teachers personality, many things are there. He is looking after your co-curricular activities also. He is looking after your many activities, your communications, everything is doing one teacher. So outcome or the objectives of teachers role should also be defined for every teacher. If you are adding all together, again it is becoming your program objectives or program outcomes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Such a lovely
Government Polytechnic Bikaner. बताओ.
यदि ये कोर्स आप यदि हिंदी में डिलीवर करें तो मेरा ये मानना है कि जो भी पॉलिटेक्निक कॉलेज, जो स्पेशली नॉर्थ इंडिया के जो कॉलेजेस हैं, पॉलिटेक्निक कॉलेज के जो स्टाफ है, उनके लिए शायद ये बहुत यूजफुल रहेगा. क्योंकि अपने जो प्रधानमंत्री हैं वो जब विदेशों में जाके जब हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं, तो क्या अपन इसको यहाँ अपने लोग इंडिया में रह के विशेष रूप से जो नॉर्थ इंडिया के जो कॉलेजेस हैं वहाँ पे यदि आप इसको डिलीवर करें, चले वो हिंदी में करें तो ज्यादा
नहीं प्रोफेसर साहब, हम ट्राई करते हैं कि लैंग्वेज शुड नॉट बी द कंस्ट्रेंट. जो हम बात कहना चाहते हैं वो समझ में आए, वो बाधा नहीं बननी चाहिए. यस वही एफर्ट है हम लोगों के कि हमारी सारी की सारी बातें हमारे टीचर्स को समझ में आनी चाहिए, टीचर्स हमसे जो पूछते हैं वो हमें समझ में आनी चाहिए। कोई लैंग्वेज ऐसी कोई बाधा इसमें बहुत बड़ी नहीं है। और आप लोग कहें तो बिल्कुल हम बहुत अच्छी हिंदी में भी इसको जो है शुरू कर सकते हैं, कन्वर्ट करके जो वीडियोज हमारे हैं वो कन्वर्ट करके भी हम डाल सकते हैं। अभी हम यूपी गवर्नमेंट के लिए प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं जिसमें सारे सब्जेक्ट आपके पॉलिटेक्निक्स के हैं। वी आर कन्वर्टिंग ऑल दो सब्जेक्ट्स इन हिंदी लेक्चर्स। अभी करीब 300 वीडियोज हमने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के 5 सब्जेक्ट्स के बना दिए हैं और वो सारे के सारे हिंदी में हैं, बिल्कुल आपकी सुविधा के हिसाब से, आप लोगों की आवश्यकता के हिसाब से। वी पीपल आर वर्किंग, डोंट वरी, लैंग्वेज वोंट बी द कंस्टेंट। कंस्टेंट आपका ये हो सकता है कि आपका एंथुसियाज्म कितना है, वो हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है।
One more question.
प्लीज।
Sir, यशवंत माधव from Bikaner.
हाँ यस, कैसे हो? यस कैसे हो बताओ। हेलो,
दोबारा से करना पड़ेगा उनको रिलोड। नहीं म्यूट नहीं, वो फिर
हाँ आ रही है, बोलो।
अच्छा सर, it is true that our system is lacking in research. Very few people are going into this field. So can we improve curriculum like this to enhance the research activities in the diploma students or diploma students? Because they are also talented, they are having hand skills, they can bend, they can do anything practically fabricate.
यस
So can we go for that towards that direction?
मैं मेरे लेक्चर में यही दिखाया, छोटे छोटे इनोवेशंस आपको यस दिखाए थे मैंने कि जो छोटे छोटे इनोवेशंस अपन एटलीस्ट पॉलिटेक्निक लेवल पे करें जो रियली काम के हों। और दूसरी चीज मैं आपके लिए कहना चाहता हूं कि सिर्फ रिसर्च करना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है। आपने 5 साल पहले 3 साल पहले रिसर्च की, उसको कंटिन्यू भी रखें, उसको स्टेगनेट नहीं हो। आपने बड़ा अच्छा पीएचडी का काम किया था, पर मेरे को लगता है कि पिछले 2-2.5 साल में आपने उसको आगे नहीं बढ़ाया, तो फिर स्टेगनेट हो जाओगे। थिंग्स आर चेंजिंग। आपने इंटरनल कंबशन इंजन पे इतना अच्छा काम किया, लेकिन अब अगर 2 साल पहले काम किया और आज अगर कंपेयर करोगे, देयर वोंट बी मच यूज ऑफ दैट वर्क। So you update yourself also, not only that research, but updation of that research is also very important.
And I would like to say just one thing here, that in the polytechnic curriculum there are elements of project works, minor project and major project, where the students can actually be given small challenges in the operational level, in the shop floor level, and if they can come out with some solutions, these are the solutions which Dr. Poonia was mentioning in his presentation here. Small innovations, small projects he can undertake, and we have seen that many institutions are doing very good work at the diploma level also, sir.
चलो, very good.
Sir, एक ही question है, they should be able to build the habit of why in the school.
Yes.
बच्चे why की आदत
Yes.
डालेंगे, सारा कुछ हो जाएगा।
यही इनको बात बताया है डॉक्टर राकेश वत्स, कह रहे हैं कि बच्चों के दिमाग में, मैंने कहा ना एक क्लास, आपकी क्लास ऐसी होनी चाहिए 20 मिनट आप बोलो, 40 मिनट बच्चे बोलेंगे। 40 बच्चे मीन्स क्यों कर रहे हैं हम लोग ये सब्जेक्ट, क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं, ये पढ़ के इससे क्या अचीव करेंगे, है ना। ये क्यों शब्द जब तक उनके दिमाग में नहीं आएगा, कोई भी चीज आपने इक्वेशन लिखी, इमीडिएटली वहां से क्यों शब्द आना चाहिए कि ये क्या कर दिया था, आपने क्या लिखा है, इसका मतलब क्या है, इसका सिग्निफिकेंस क्या है, इसका एप्लीकेशन क्या है। मैंने एक स्लाइड इनको दिखाई थी जिसमें मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशंस थी, वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इक्वेशन, दैट बॉय वाज आस्किंग कि आज तक मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया है, ये मैं क्यों पढ़ा हूं, इसको मैं अप्लाई कहां करूं, मेरा जीवन तो निकलता जा रहा है, वेयर आई शुड अप्लाई देम। तो ये क्यों वाला जो शब्द है वो लाना है अपने को। आपने हर लेक्चर के पहले आपको ये बताना है बच्चों को सबसे पहले कि मैं ये आज का लेक्चर क्यों ले रहा हूं। जब तक ये बताना अपन शुरू नहीं करेंगे तब तक उस सब्जेक्ट का कोई मतलब नहीं। क्यों उधर से तब आएंगे जब मैं क्यों इनिशिएट करूंगा कि व्हाई आई एम टीचिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर this topic, why I am teaching, what will be the use of this one, how it can be implemented, how the things whatever is being taught here, how it can be improved in time to come, what are the shortcomings, what are the difficulties। ये चीजें जब तक दिमाग, देखो दिमाग को, उनको अपने को उनके एक्साइटमेंट लेके आना है दिमाग में। उनके जो स्टेग्नेशन जो आ जाता है क्लास के अंदर 60 मिनट, वो स्टेग्नेशन कैसे अपन तोड़ सकते हैं, वो प्रयास आपके होने हैं। और वो प्रयास तभी होंगे जब उनका इंटरेस्ट अपन क्लास में, जो क्वालिटी एजुकेशन मैं अगर डिफाइन करता हूं, क्वालिटी एजुकेशन जिसको डॉक्टर साहब डील करेंगे 5 दिन, मेरे हिसाब से क्वालिटी एजुकेशन वो है, सपोज आई एम टीचिंग इंटरनल कंबशन इंजन, first of all the 60 students who are attending my class, first of all in their mind I have to create interest of that subject। उसका मैं इंटरेस्ट क्रिएट कर पाऊं। इंटरेस्ट क्रिएट करने के बाद पूरे सेमेस्टर में मैं उनको जो प्रैक्टिस कराता हूं, जो लेसन कराता हूं, जो एक्सपेरिमेंट कराता हूं, वो मैं ट्रेनिंग दूं उनको। एंड आफ्टर डूइंग ट्रेनिंग ऑफ दो 6 months in a semester, if they are able to do something on the ground, that's quality education. So stages of quality education is the creating interest into the student's mind, second one imparting training according to that interest, and finally they should be able to deliver something on the ground. If I'm adding all together, it is quality education. इस तरह का इंटरेस्ट अपन कैसे बच्चों के दिमाग में क्रिएट कर सकते हैं?
Any other center want to say anything? Okay, if there are no questions, we have 5. Say. Okay.
नमस्कार सर, मैं विक्रम डॉक्टर बीपीसी बीकानेर।
हाँ विक्रम, बताओ, गुड मॉर्निंग।
सर मैं ये निवेदन है सर कि अभी आपने आईसीटी के माध्यम से बहुत ध्यान दिया सर, और आईसीटी के माध्यम से शॉर्ट टर्म प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं जो बहुत नॉलेज को बढ़ाते हैं। क्या आईसीटी के माध्यम से लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोग्राम जो कि कम विशेषज्ञों के द्वारा किए जाए, जिससे कि कंपनी में बैठा हुआ भी एक भारतीय जो है वो पीएचडी और एमटेक और पी कर पाए?
बिल्कुल ताकर साहब, यही हमारा अगला स्टेप यही है। अगला स्टेप यही है कि लॉन्ग टर्म ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स हैं, और लॉन्ग टर्म में भी जैसे आपको पीएचडी करना है, पीएचडी में हैंड्स ऑन पार्ट इज मच मोर एज कंपेयर टू द सब्जेक्ट इनपुट्स व्हिच यू आर गिविंग, कन्वेंशनल इनपुट्स व्हिच यू आर गिविंग, इट इज वेरी लेस। वो अगर आप बीकानेर पॉलिटेक्निक में बैठे हुए हैं, आप घर पे बैठे हुए हैं, इफ दोज कंटेंट पर्टिकुलरली रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी पार्ट, आपका जो रिपोर्ट राइटिंग पार्ट, आपका पर्टिकुलर एरिया जिसमें रिसर्च करें, उन सब्जेक्ट्स की टीचिंग अगर आपको हम ऑनलाइन करा दें, घर बैठे करा दें, बिकॉज फॉर एवरी टीचर इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू कम टू नीटर चंडीगढ़, स्टे हियर फॉर 3 years, 3.5 years, इट्स वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट। इवन इंस्टीट्यूट्स वोंट परमिट, आपको आने ही नहीं देंगे। जिस पॉलिटेक्निक में 50 टीचर्स की आपके वैकेंसी है, वहां पे 20 टीचर्स काम कर रहे हैं, सो योर प्रिंसिपल वोंट परमिट यू, योर डायरेक्टर वोंट परमिट। So we want that the theory contents, theory subjects which asked to be taught, it should be taught through ICT. That efforts are, and certainly government of India is also thinking in that direction. Many MOOCs program, massive open online courses they have started, and I think this research methodology, everything will become the part of that MOOCs. From anywhere that certificate you can take that yes, I cleared this subject, that you will be showing to NEET Chandigarh or any IIT or NIT, they'll be saying yes, this coursework is waived off because already you have got the certificate. उसके बाद आप रिसर्च अपने घर में बैठ के, अपनी लैब में बैठ के कहीं पे भी करें, जब आपको ये लगे, आपके एग्जामिनर को, आपके गाइड को ये लगे कि उस लेवल का काम हो गया है, यू शुड बी एबल टू गेट डिग्री ऑल्सो। उसी डायरेक्शन में सोच रही है भारत सरकार, भी उसी डायरेक्शन में सोच रही है। ओके
They want integral. Any other center want to have any question? किसी और सेंटर से कोई क्वेश्चन है अभी?
No, it's okay.
Hello, yes.
Yes, we find this lecture is very informative and encouraging, and we like to hear more from Professor Singh, and thanks a lot for his very good lecture. And
from which institute you are? किस कॉलेज से हैं आप?
Threat has been detected.
लखनऊ से। Okay.
Academic
So
staff college.
your our transmission quality was good. You are able to listen properly, able to see the slides also properly.
yes,
ठीक।
absolutely clear.
अच्छा,
Yeah, very good.
आपके पास कनेक्टिविटी किस तरह की कनेक्टिविटी है आप लोगों के पास इंटरनेट की?
Sir, actually, I am not that technical person, but we have a dedicated.
लीज लाइन है आपके पास? डेडिकेटेड लीज लाइन है?
Yes.
और
हमारे पास है।
ये वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग इक्विपमेंट लगा हुआ है या आप हमें गूगल हैंगआउट से देख रहे हैं? गूगल हैंगआउट से।
जी।
ओके,
This is being all transmitted through Google Hangout.
चलो, बस फर्स्ट टाइम यू पीपल आर कनेक्टिंग टू अस? ये पहला ही प्रोग्राम आपके इंस्टीट्यूट में?
सर एक लेक्चर पहले भी हो चुका है।
अच्छा।
बट मैंने अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो अटेंड नहीं कर पाया था.
Chalo, this 5-day program will be very useful for you people.
Threat has been detected.
Okay, friends, well, on behalf of all the participants at the various nodal centers and on my own behalf and also on behalf of Dr. Rakesh was, we are extremely thankful to you, sir, for breaking this I would say, for both the programs. The aim of both the programs, as he said in the beginning also, is to bring about excellence in the teaching learning process so that our students are better placed and they are able to deliver better when they go to the industry and work there and rise in their lives also. And let me just touch upon few points which he has raised in his inaugural address. Number one is that he emphasized on three major things. Number one is we have to develop the hands-on part. We have to develop the skills in the students so that they can do certain things. And then he emphasized on minds-on part. We have to develop intellectual capabilities in the student so that they can think. They can think and they can come out with solutions to the problems. And then he emphasized upon hearts-on part, where he emphasized upon work only, but also for the society in general, which is requiring our engineers to contribute in their own might. And also he emphasized upon the innovations. I mean, we do not have to restrict our teaching in the process to the lower level of Bloom's taxonomy. We will be covering in details about the Bloom's taxonomy in both the programs and how we can actually go higher than the application part. Unfortunately, at present day, when we look at the question papers, we go not beyond comprehension. Very rarely go to the application. We want to go even above the application part, where the students can actually give creative solutions to the problems. And then he said about the student engagement in the class. I mean, that is basically the golden rule for bringing about teaching processes, that as we eliminate ourselves and we convert our teaching process to student orientation, not teacher centered but student centered teaching process, then only we can bring about the desirable change in the behavior of the students. Thank you so much, sir, for sparing your very, very valuable time and encouraging all of us.